Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today what we're going to do is we're going to use the substring to extract substrings from a Perl string. So basically what we do is, first of all, I'm creating a subroutine here and I'm going to call this extract substring. And then what I do is I create a scalar variable here called string and assign it to this is a test. Then I create another scalar variable called substring and assign it to substr, which stands for substring. And then I create some brackets and I put add string in here, which refers to this string here. And then I put in some parameters. I put the first parameter, which is 0, and I put 4. So we're going to extract from 0 to 4, position 0 to 4 in this particular string. And then what I do once I've finished, I print the substring there. So let me just zoom out a little bit on this and go down there. So we're going to extract substring here first of all. Okay, let's save that. Let's go back up here. Let's run the program. Okay, so we can see that we've extracted from 0 to 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, and an empty space in front of it, 4. Okay, we're going to go on to the next example here. And this time I'm going to use standard input. So I create a subroutine called extract input. Okay, so I'm just going to extract, say, a word from here. So I'll just type in input there. Okay, so that's input. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that. So we've created a string again, and we've added this string into it. This is not a long string. Now we've used the print command to print out a message to the user that tells the user to enter a word to extract. So we want to enter a word that's in the string, of course, and we want to extract one of these words. And then we've done chomp, a scalar variable here, and assigned it to stdin, which is standard input. So the user will type their string into this. Now we come down onto the conditional if statement. So what we're going to do is we're going to evaluate this string. So if the string, and we've done this here, which is a matching operator, matches to the scalar word that we've typed in, then what we do is we print found, and we do this symbol here, which will spit out if we've found our word. Or else if we haven't, what we do is we use the print command here and we type in word not found. So let's just run that program, extract input there. So let's have a look at that. I want to extract not from there. N-O-T. Okay, so found not. Okay, so it's found not in there. And let's put another one in, XXX. Okay, word has not been found, so we've not found the word in that string. Okay, right, what we're going to do is we're going to go down onto the final example here. Extract string. Let's have a look at this. So we create a subroutine called extract string. We create a path, which is C users mark desktop, so that's the path to my desktop. Your desktop path will be different from that, and I've got a folder here called test. I might as well just make sure and check that it's still on there, and of course it's not, so I'm just going to have to recreate this, and I'm just going to have to add something to it as well. So that's test there. I've just created a text file in this test directory called B, and it's got some text in there, so I'm just going to close that and we'll go back here. So we'll just have a look at this program. So we're going to change into that directory, use chdir, scalar path, so that will change into that directory called test. And the file name, better change the file name, and so the file name is going to be, well, I'll tell you what, I'll change it in there. So the file name I'm going to do, where are we? So we're just going to change it to b.txt and save that. Right, so what we do is we use the print command again to tell the user what's happening. So extracting string from file, new line, and then we use the sleep function here, and we enter in a value of 1, which we'll just pause it for 1 second. And then what we do, we've got to open the file, so we do that by using open and create this variable here called fh, which stands for file handler. And then we use this little symbol here. So when it's positioned like that, it means to read. If it's positioned the opposite way, that means to write. So I'll just put it back to read again. So we're going to read the file name there. And we've got the generic error handler here, which says or die. So if anything goes wrong, it will throw that error. Now what we've got to do is we've got to loop through this file, so we do that using while, and we create a scalar variable called line, and we add file handler on here. And then what we do is we chomp the line, and then we create another scalar variable called substring and assign it to substr. We type in the variable here line because we're checking each line. And we want to start from position 10 and work up to position 5. So that's the bit of the file that we're going to extract. And then what we do, we print out the substring that we've extracted. And then finally, once we've finished, we close the file handler. So that's called extract string. Okay, let's save that. Let's run the program. Okay, so we've extracted those words there from the file. So there you go. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you enjoyed that. And remember, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscription button below. Give it a big thumbs up and drop me a comment, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye.